Never in the field of human conflict was so much owed by so many to so few. Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to the Sergeant's Desk. This is my letter for Friday, the he says checking 8th of May 2020, and I hope you enjoy this one as much as I enjoy doing them for you. The good Reverend Michael on the south coast, my cousin, has sent me afforded me a poem done by Harry Waddingham, and it's a lovely piece, and I couldn't resist giving it the treatment, so I'll bring you that now. In 1920, I started school. By 2020, I'd learned a rule. Sufficient to the day is the evil thereof, so batten down till the heat is off. Through plagues and wars, though sore beset, this nation's faced the trials we've met. And when the final battle's won, returned to normal with tea and bun. Viruses may come and go, bring worry, sadness, and much woe. But resilience, humour, and good sense eventually leads to providence. This insidious evil, Corona scourge, has brought our nation to the verge. But we'll survive through God's good grace. So smile and make a happy face. I have some answers for you from the other day. I missed an answer the other day. A question about Colditz, and the person who they play a character in it. John Mills plays a fellow called Pat Reed. In fact, in reality, it was Airy Neve. And I asked what happened to him. And sadly, in 1979, he succumbed to an IRA bomb just on the drive out from the underground car park from Westminster. Some of the pictures here. Very brave man. Other questions. Why was Krakatoa east of Java wrongly titled? Well, it's quite simple. It's not east of Java, it's west. And it's just the guys who made the film reckoned it just sounded better. What? Yeah, okay. In case you're not sure, this is a map of the area, and as you can see, that little dot is the island to the bottom right is Java, and this is clearly to the west. Yes, that's not very clever. The Grand Prix question. Brian Bedford, his name was. He sadly died a couple of years ago, but he played the British driver, Tim Stoddard, I think it was his name, who has this horrendous crash. And I presume that Jackie Stewart did some of the driving for him. So he wore Jackie Stewart's helmet, as you can see in these two pictures. That's quite clever stuff, isn't it? Jackie Stewart's helmet with the tartan band on from the Stewart family. Have I got any other questions? No, that's about it. That's about it on the question front. Right, some good news on the cat front. No, not a cat flap. Cat front is that it's back. The old GPS, and I haven't got anybody else to stick it on at the moment, so I will be sticking it on Pumpkin, but not yet, because I've not got the collar. And to be honest, I didn't like the collar that they gave me, because it seemed to be too easy to come off. So I'm going to use the fitting that they've given, the fitting that they've supplied, and you can put a different collar underneath. So Amazon are delivering that. So I'm getting that delivered in the next couple of days. What else have I got to tell you? Boris Johnson had a bit of a fit this morning. He got up and remembered it was VE Day. When he saw what it stood for, Victory in Europe Day, he had a dicky fit. He thought, my God, I've been fighting for how many years to get out of Europe? Now we're Victory in Europe. No. Not quite got the point. Well, a man who would have had the point and would have said the right things is my old mate, Mr. Churchill. You might have spotted him on the intro. And he would have said the right things. And when it comes to our nurses making the sacrifices, I think he would have said, never in the field of human conflict was so much owed by so many to so few. Very appropriate, I think. Oh, I think I've seen this next chap. I think I saw him on Britain's Got Talent or something like that. Anyway, this, I don't think he would have sung this song on that show. But it's a little, a bit of a warning. It's a little close to the bone, but very entertaining. So do enjoy it, and I'll see you in a minute.
Thank you to Chris Franklin for these lyrics. The world has caught a virus, so I've written you a poem. We need your help to cure it, so stay the fuck at home. And if you have got 12 kids or you're living on your own, lock it down and isolate and stay the fuck at home. If you think you're not at risk here, you're living in a dome. It spreads faster than a hooker's leg, so stay the fuck at home. I need the gym, I need the beach, I hear you bitch and moan. You need to grow a brain cell and stay the fuck at home. But I feel fine, I don't feel sick. I'll go out on my own. How thick are you, you selfish prick? Please just stay the fuck at home. From LA through to Berlin, from Wuhan to Rome, there's people dying every day, so stay the fuck at home. If you need to contact family, use Facebook, Skype, or phone. We've got the fucking internet, so stay the fuck at home. The only way to slow it down is isolate, not roam. Please help the world get back on track and stay the fuck at home. Stay the fuck at home, stay the fuck at home. Don't you be a fucking dick, please stay the fuck at home. Stay the fuck at home.
Yeah, face masks, the old face masks are very much in the news at the moment. I've got a few examples for you. Some good, some bad. What do you think? Do you think any of these will catch on? There's the first one. Yeah, always just make sure you do put some holes in that one. Otherwise, it could be the shortest time you've spent with a face mask on for a long time. Then we've got a couple of other examples. I've got the one from the other day. You remember when I said if you're going to use a bra, always use the left cup because you don't want to feel a right tit when you go out. I've been waiting for somebody to make me a nice mask. In fact, what I want is one with the material here, so it looks like right my normal face, so you can't tell any difference. You could even make me more handsome. So got a few more examples. I don't know how many I've got, but some of these are good, some of these are not so good. I was just thinking, I remember clearing out my dad's cupboard, odds and ends, and I threw away a couple of things. One, an old tin helmet. I must have been crackers. And his gas mask. Oh, what a great one. Go down the street now with the proper gas mask on. Now there you make your real impression. You know, what are these? Yeah. Okay. A quick question here from Donald from Cheadlehume. If you had to sacrifice the population of one city to get rid of the virus, which city would you choose and why Liverpool? That's not right, is it? You can't say that. And an observation from Mrs. Donaldson from Gatley. Being quarantined with a talkative child is like having an insane parrot superglued to your shoulder. I do sympathise with you, Mrs. Donaldson. Sorry. Yeah, but young John is 43, for God's sake. It's about time he flew the nest. I know about being an insane parrot. Oh, my cousin Will sent me this yesterday. There's a load of these, and I'll perhaps read a few out. Basically, what the scam has been is this person has made an account, okay, on Facebook, and he's called himself Customer Service. Okay, that's his name. All right. I don't know if you can see where he's coming. So what he's gone into various companies' complaints departments, online Facebook accounts, and replied to some of their customers' complaints, pretending to be from customer service. He's totally caused total mayhem. Just listen to some of these.
This is absolutely disgusting. To open a game, Boom Ball Game, to play with my son, to find it's got 3 missing bits, especially the most important part, the balls. It's bloody Christmas, and now I have a toy down. Do not expect a brand new toy to have missing parts. A reply from customer service. Oh, you think that's bad? Oh, on a recent trip to Thailand, I came across a pair of balls which I was assured wouldn't be there. But I paid my money, and as they say, when in Rome. As amusing as I found that, is there actually anything you can do about the above? Major surgery and plenty of lube. Terrible service in the Queensgate Peterborough store, 2 staff gossiping while serving me. It's not the service I expect from M&S. One of the girls was called Claire, but I didn't see the other girl's name. Very rude. Oh, don't be a grass, not cool. Excuse me, is that an attempt at humour? Very unprofessional. I spend a lot of money with you. Why wouldn't I complain, or grass, when it's my money that pays wages? Snitches get stitches.
I was listening to a programme earlier on the radio, and it's about a certain podcast, and the question arose, which film is the one to watch to bring an appreciation of the issues over the VE Day? And the guy came up with the same idea I had. And it's a film called Went the Day Well, and here's the trailer to it. It's from 1942, I think it is, and it gives a reflection on the thinking that was going on in the country about the fear of what was going to happen if the Germans ever did land in the country.
Saturday morning when those army lorries came rumbling along the road from Upton. We'd have laughed if you'd told us we'd got a real live German right under our very noses.
Funny sort of way to spell chocolate. Chocolate is the German for chocolate.
If we're found out, we shall be attacked. And my orders are to hold this village. And to continue to hold it for 48 hours after invasion starts.
You great bullying groups. You're a disgrace to your uniform. Why, you're no better than a German, that's what you are. You're very good health. And down with Hitler.
Silence!
What is the meaning of this monstrous interaction?
Hoffman! However, obey my orders, and you will not be harmed. Any person who attempts to escape or communicate with the outside world will be shot. Is that clear?
Keep a good lookout, Jack.
Well, I've got a tale to tell. Back in 1978. Now, you've got to remember that there was an oil shortage, which meant petrol was being sort of rationed. So when you were out patrolling cars, they made you stick to 30 miles in a shift. 30 miles in 8 hours. What? So, police officers, being ingenious people as we are, it was detected at one point what was going on, because the figures for the petrol consumption of our wonderful vehicles. Oh, by the way, that's Buttercup on the bonnet. That's not a very young pumpkin. No, this is 1978. That is Buttercup enjoying the sunshine and enjoying a warm bonnet. Anyway, they detected at the workshops that the petrol consumption for these minis had gone through the roof. Now, the reason was that the officers had got into the habit of disconnecting the speedo cables in the minis, which, as I remember, was an extremely easy operation. Just pop the bonnet and just one screw, just pull it up, and that was it. So my story is partly that, and partly the fact that I was merrily on patrol, and as was his wont, the section sergeant, Eric Westhead, his name was, God bless him, he shouts me up and said, P.T. Hope, asking for his location. I'm like, oh, sugar, I've got the bloody speedo disconnected, haven't I? So I said, well, I'll just pull in here, and on King's Road. And then he shouts, oh, it's all right, I can see him in the distance on King's Road. Oh my God. So I can't just stop and start pulling the bloody bonnet up. So I drive down to him, and he said, so he gets in the car. All right, yes, fine, sir, yes. So I'm never going to get away with this. Listen, I'm due some lunch, so take me in, will you? I said, okay. It's about a 5-minute drive back to Stretford Police Station. And I'm thinking, any moment now he's going to see that the needle's not going round on the dial. But, God bless him, he either saw it and ignored it. No, talking about Sergeant Westhead, no, he didn't spot it. So I got back, and honestly, it was such an horrendous journey, I decided to stick to the damn 30 miles limit. So you just go out, park the car and go for a walk, or go for a brew, whatever. But try and keep on the 30-mile limit. But the things we used to come up to just to do the job. There you go, 1978.
So, yesterday's question. The name of which fabric literally means hairy caterpillar in French? Is it answer A, chenille, answer B, chiffon, or answer C, challis? And the answer is answer A, chenille. Did you get it right? Get it right? Now, how about today's? And today it's a fat rascal is a type of what? Is answer A, cat. Answer B, cactus. Or answer C, a cake. Answers tomorrow.
Well, that's all for today, folks. And my usual message to you, look after yourselves, look after each other, be kind and thoughtful. And all things being equal, I'll see you tomorrow. And listen to what the pig says.
That's all, folks.